Hello guys, before we start, let us take 5 seconds for me to prepare and for you to enjoy this beautiful weather. Hello guys, my name is Usha Kiran and this is part of the single take reviews of the Telltale contest. So the idea of the single take review is that there won't be any cuts. So I think this is around the fourth take. So I'm just going to keep a camera in front of me and I'm going to speak. So the idea is that rather than feeding you a bunch of information that is prefabricated, we want to have a conversation on one-to-one. So this might be a bit boring. I want you to tell me how you feel in the comments below, and if you can, please post the time stamp on the video where you decided that, oh, this is so boring, and left off before you leave. So the book that I've selected for my first single take review is George Orwell's 1984. This book, if I had to give it an introduction in a single line, I would say this book is like the Bible of dystopias. So there have been many dystopian books before it, but the thing is that this book is so disruptive, so magnificent, that when you think of the genre, there is no other book that makes an impact like 1984 does. So we already know George Orwell. I've read George Orwell before in Animal Farm when I was in my intermediate. So George Orwell is one of the more easy writers to read. His language is very lucid and the pages just fly off when you read. So there are many things about about the book that are in many videos. So I just want to focus on three important things. The first thing I wanted to focus on is the book is written in 1949, but the thing is that it feels like it's written yesterday. At any point of my reading, by the way, it took 7 hours to read, and within these 7 hours, at any minute, I never felt like this book is written from ages ago. The language is so relatable, and the narration is so nice. So the second thing is the plot. So I am not going to spoil anything about the plot. It has been said and done before. So if I have to make a very simple map, there are 3 parts, and the first part is introducing us to the dystopian world. The second part is more like a love story, and the third part is one of the most scathing and scarring horror stories that I've read. So throughout these genres, we have a journey. We look into the world, and as the pages flow by, the dystopian world becomes more clear and clear. And it comes to the third thing that I wanted to tell you. The thing is that this is one of the most detailed, most fantastic, and most meticulous dystopian worlds that I have ever read, ever seen, or ever listened to. The kind of world that Orwell creates is so fantastic, so large, but at the same time, he makes sure that what tone that he is trying to tell us really affects us. So this is by no means an adventurous kind of a story. It really is dark. In fact, the more you start to think about it, the more desolate you feel inside. But at the same time, the speciality of this book is the themes that it portrays, even if it is written in 1949, right after the World Wars. The themes that it portrays, the things that it deals with, are relevant even today. For example, surveillance, CCTV footage issues. I felt that it can be really taken as a kind of, you can still read it today and you can relate it to the real life things that are happening today. And the best part is, George Orwell almost predicted 90% of what the future will be in 1949 itself. So even if this is a dystopia about a future around the year 2030, you feel most of the things have been realized. But fortunately, I hope at least, the kind of government that is portrayed in the book hasn't been yet in this world. But the book is very scary, and the scariest part about the book is that when you are reading it, at some point of time you feel that this might someday come to become the truth, and that is very horrifying. The very thought is extremely horrifying. But at the same time, I believe that when it comes to dystopias, or when it comes to books in general, this is a book that you should not miss, and there is very little incentive for you to not read this book. The writing is very smooth. You can sit and have a really nice time. It is very engaging, so you won't get bored, and at the same time it is so relevant that your mind starts thinking once you go after the 10th page, and it won't stop even if you stop reading it. So 1984 on a whole is an amazing experience. I don't want you guys to miss that experience. So if you can find the PDF version or any version of this book, try and read it, and tell me your thoughts, and we'll have a discussion in the comments below. And for those little amount of people who stayed till now, thank you, and I'll meet you again with another book.